could use a little, a little ministering to, Pastor. Calm the waters. What do you think?
Well, I don't think that's going to happen, Lou. Anybody who thinks that the Democrats under Biden and Harris are going to pursue some benign, middle-of-the-road agenda, they're an idiot. I mean, Biden has already announced the radical agenda he's going to go with, especially in the area of abortion, you mentioned in the last segment. Yeah. I mean, here he is appointing an attorney general from California, Becerra, who has prosecuted groups that have protested Planned Parenthood. Not only that, but he wants to rescind the Mexico City policy that President Trump had expanded, prohibiting tax dollars from overseas abortions. I mean, we are going, Lou, from the most pro-life president in history, Donald J. Trump, to the most pro-death president in history, Joe Biden.
So what do we do? We're going to just sit here and take it? I mean, elections have consequences. The people have spoken. And so are their representatives, who they've now given great energy to enact these plans that are radical left and moving far from the center of governance in this country.
Well, I think you're absolutely right on that, Lou. And I don't think, no, we don't sit down and take it. Sure, we ought to push aside any bitterness and anger, but we can't set aside our convictions. And look, you and I were very quick this week to denounce the violence that we saw in the Capitol. I said what happened there to assault police is a sin, whether it's being done by Antifa, Black Lives Matter, or angry Republicans. But we do have a right to protest. And I think it's wrong to blame President Trump for this violence. I mean, all he did was to call people to come and to protest. That's something that the Constitution protects. Since when are Democrats against protesting? But I think what we're going to see, Lou, over the next 4 years is an attempt by not just Democrats, but by Republicans to blame this president for every malady.
Pastor, since when are the radical Democrats? Since when are they against rioting and violence in the streets? I mean, come on, are you kidding? It's an outrage what that mob turned out to be.
It is.
But that mob was not all of those who were demonstrating and protesting peacefully.
No.
But they deserve whatever the penalties are for the acts that they committed. And the investigation had better make it very clear what transpired there. It better be complete and full, because it's an outrage. And I would be just as annoyed with Antifa or Black Lives Matter as I am with what that small group of people did to that Save America rally. Pastor, and I know you are as well, Pastor. Pastor Robert Jeffress, it's always good to see you. Thanks so much for being